is settings don't really matter. Hey, what's up you guys? Nick here, and we're doing another weekly vlog. Well, they happen when they happen. I actually filmed one earlier last week, but I've had some things come up that I kind of wanted to discuss with you guys, and that one wasn't really relevant anymore. Now, I'm a little bit nasally, and that's because I am recovering from the flu. I didn't get the shot because I thought I was too cool for that, and look where we are now. So the first thing I want to discuss with you guys is this weekend I will actually be in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and I'll be doing a couple of videos while I'm up there. The one that I'm super excited about is we're going to do street photography with the Jolly Look. Now, usually when I've done a shoot, we'll discuss it in the basement and I go over the photos, and you're not really along for the journey. So I'm actually going to bring you guys along for the journey. I actually dug out my GoPros from storage, and I put a GoPro mount on my Jolly Look camera. Check that out. So I can actually stick the GoPro on my Jolly Look, just like that, so that you guys can go along with me on this street photography journey for my other GoPro, and I'm going to try to mount it up here. That way you guys get the POV of the camera, you'll get an idea of what I'm doing as we walk through the street. So I'll be doing light meter readings, setting up the camera, everything like that, as well as I have a microphone for that one, so I will actually be talking as we go along for the journey. So not only is it going to create some cool B-roll for us to use, but it'll give us a really cool first-person perspective of street photography, especially with this camera here, being that this is currently my favorite carry camera, at least until the Jolly Look Automatic comes out, and that one might take the place of this one. So the other thing I want to do while I'm in Steamboat, and I have a hot shoe mount for my DSLR. It's actually a GoPro mount to go right on top of my DSLR, so that not only can I get some B-roll, but I'm going to do some first person because we're going to finally do the F8 and Be There video. I've talked about F8 and Be There a lot, and we'll go more in depth with that in the video about F8 and Be There. But the basic premise is, for street photographers and for journalists, they say the shot matters more than the settings that go into the camera. I have a video coming out on Saturday where we go over 5 tips for being a better photographer, and one of the things I didn't discuss that I wanted to is settings don't really matter. Settings don't really matter. And that's kind of a weird thing to be saying as a photographer, but what I mean by that is a lot of these photography groups I'm on Facebook, or a lot of the beginner photography groups, one of the rules is when you post a photo, you're supposed to post your settings. And a lot of people in the comment sections, if you don't do that, will say, what settings? The settings don't actually really matter all that much unless you're in the exact spot with the exact lighting as that photographer is there. So the other portion of that is you don't have to have an advanced knowledge of settings to take good photos. And we're going to go over that in the F8 and Be There shoot, where we're probably going to be using mostly aperture priority mode, but we'll also probably doing some manual mode stuff. And again, I'll have the POV camera on top, and I'll have a camera right here so that you guys will be able to see the first person perspective of what I'm doing, how I'm lining up my shots, and hopefully we'll get some really cool B-roll. Now, I'm learning more and more about my editing software. The Filmora 9 is what I use, and as you guys might have noticed from my other videos, is I've been adding some filters, and I've got music going on. So if you guys like that, please comment down below. Let me know what you think of the edits I've been doing so far. There's probably some folk music playing under me right now, because I really like the license-free music that Filmora provides to me, and so far I've enjoyed all the songs and tracks that are on there. I did use some of that music for the first time in my Ice Castles of Dylan video, which I'm going to link right up there, you guys. So another thing I wanted to touch base on is I actually emailed all the local archives and museums from where those photos were taken from the photographers that we knew of. I haven't heard back anything yet, but as soon as I do, I will post it in a vlog with that new knowledge. Hopefully we get some information, you guys. So some of the big projects that are coming up is we're actually going to do a studio shoot with the hot shoe mount that I have for the GoPro. I would like to do a video on posing and a video on the warm-up exercise I use with a model or client in order to get us into that photography, photo, and posing mindset. So look forward to those videos coming up, you guys. I don't know who I'm going to pick for that one yet. It's kind of a toss-up between Valerie and Jessica right now. I haven't got to do a video with Valerie yet, so I'm really excited to try and get her into the studio to do a video with her. I did do a video with Jessica, though. That's our blacklight experiment video up there. That was a really fun video, so make sure you guys go and check that out. So another project that I want to get into this year is we want to get into 35mm and 120mm medium format photography. We're going to do videos on those. Now that I have the hot shoe and GoPro mount for the cameras, that'll work on my 35mm SLR cameras as well as my 120mm Yashica A, which is a twin lens reflex camera. So we'll be able to do that. We're going to go over black and white photography, setting up shots with those, light metering with those, as well as developing those. And then maybe we'll do an instant coffee developing challenge, because I really always wanted to kind of do one of those. One other project I would like to do as soon as it gets warm out is I'm going to take the 4x5 large format camera to downtown and do street photography with tintypes. So definitely keep an eye out for that, you guys. So please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you guys know when I upload. We got some cool projects coming up. Like and comment, you guys. If you like the video, please share it. And you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Try to stay warm. It's too cold to snap my fingers, so snap noise.
From a distance you can tell